Have you ever noticed that the people who try the absolute hardest to impress a room are usually the ones who end up sitting alone? Meanwhile, others can walk into a party, say almost nothing, and instantly draw a crowd. Welcome back to our Psychology and Human Behavior series. If you want to understand the hidden social dynamics that govern our interactions, hit that like button and subscribe. Our default instinct when meeting someone new is to put on a mask of perfection. We start listing our achievements, trying to dominate the conversation with words like I, me, and mine. We treat the interaction like an audition where we have to prove our worth. Think about the last group photo you saw. Your eyes likely went straight to your own face first. This internal focus is a baseline of human behavior. When you project your ego into a conversation, it hits their internal focus, bouncing off a wall of mutual self-interest. Breaking this cycle requires a counterintuitive shift. Abandon the urge to sell yourself and flip your focus entirely outward toward the other person. Charisma functions as a psychological mirror. By acknowledging the other person's desire for recognition, you turn a competitive interaction into a cooperative one. Long before you even introduce yourself, a decision has already been made. Within the first few seconds of meeting, the human brain runs a rapid, subconscious filter to determine if it likes or trusts you. Logic and resume details don't even enter the equation yet. The quickest way to pass that initial psychological checkpoint is also the simplest: an authentic smile. A genuine smile acts as a biological signal that lowers stress and tells the other person's nervous system that they are safe around you. Once that baseline of safety is set, you can establish a deeper connection using a tactic called mirroring. This is how you drop an invisible anchor between you and a complete stranger. Mirroring means silently matching the other person's posture, gestures, or even their tone of voice. This bypasses their critical thinking completely. It sends a subtle, tribal signal straight to their subconscious that says, "I am like you, and we agree." You simply cannot influence someone's mind or expect them to listen to your ideas until you first make their nervous system feel secure and validated in your presence. Once the nonverbal connection is established, the conversation begins. This is where you have to execute the linguistic you shift. Drop the self-centered pronouns and actively pivot to the other person's favorite topic, their own life, their opinions, and their interests. For a masterclass in this exact behavior, look at the globally recognized magnetism of actor Shah Rukh Khan. Anyone who meets him, whether they are a massive fan of his movies or not, walks away completely mesmerized. He employs what people describe as a blinkers-on effect. Even in a chaotic room full of cameras and screaming fans, he gives the individual directly in front of him his absolute, undivided attention. He makes them feel as if they are the only person that exists in that moment. This level of attention naturally leads into a yes mindset. True influence happens when you stop pushing your own agenda and start uncovering what the other person actually wants, whether that's a need for security, freedom, or simple recognition. Providing the focused attention that people rarely find elsewhere satisfies a deep-seated desire for recognition. This makes your presence feel inherently magnetic. This brings us back to the flaw of trying to look flawless. Perfection is intimidating, and hiding behind it alienates people. We are naturally drawn to authenticity. Owning your flaws, showing your vulnerabilities, and being sincere makes you highly approachable. To put this into practice, you can rely on the 3 A's framework: acceptance, approval, and appreciation. Accept people exactly as they are, without trying to fix them. Find genuine reasons to approve of their actions, and consistently appreciate their presence. When you do this, your reputation builds itself through social proof. If you spend your time bragging about your own skills, people instinctively doubt you. But when you make others feel valued, they will naturally praise you to others, building a reputation that precedes you. Meaningful connection operates on reciprocity. By leading with respect and attention, you set a standard that people naturally want to return. You attract exactly what you provide. Thank you for watching. If you found these insights valuable, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more explorations into human behavior. And remember, understanding people is powerful, but understanding yourself is life-changing.